Hey everybody, welcome back to Project Riverside, a place where we want to encourage men to pick up the leadership of their home, of their work, of their church, and start acting like the men we're supposed to be. I'm Steve, your host, and the first thing I thought we would do today is start talking about the relationship we have with Christ and with our spouses. You know, a lot of times we feel awkward about praying with our spouse. Sometimes maybe even our spouse seems a little more quote unquote spiritual because they pray differently than we do. But guys, I just want to encourage you to take a moment and pray with your wife daily if possible. Make it happen, because unless you're intentional, it's not going to happen. The day just tends to slip away from us. So I found this devotional on the Bible app, 5 Ways to Pray as a Couple. I'm just going to read I'll just read the devotionals to you, and then you can pick them up from there. I'll put a link in the description so you can find it. All credit goes to them. I didn't write it. I just found it, and it was impactful for me. So this first one is pray for each other's relationship with Christ. And it goes, I'm not proud to say I have unread text messages from good friends that have sat for more than 48 hours. Am I the only one? In my defense, life is busy as a young working husband, new dad of twins, just moved his family into a different state. But if I continuously uphold unresponsive behavior with friends and their attempts to reach out, I can expect those relationships to wither. Just as our connections with friends and family decline when we continuously stop responding back to text messages or reject hanging out requests, the same happens with Jesus. When praying declines, when reading our Bible declines, when going to church declines, when our quiet time declines, when truly seeking God with all our hearts declines, our overall relationship with Jesus declines. There are many responsibilities that rightfully demand our attention: our marriage, parenting, working, bills, social life, life goals, fitness life, and self-care. And the list goes on and on. But what good is the fruit of our labor when it's not connected to the branch of the true life itself, Jesus? The Bible is filled with texts and love letters from Jesus, speaking through multiple authors to say one thing: He wants a vibrant relationship with you and with me. His words call out to our hearts as He desires to be our everything, the one we depend on. He has what we need every day for our lives. But are we even reading His text? Are we reading the Bible? Are we declining His call? If the branch of our lives is not connected to the vine of Jesus, we aren't truly living. As a couple, reflect on the branches of our lives and how you spend your time each day. Let's aim to bond our hearts more with Jesus daily. Let's respond to the text of Scripture and answer the call of spending time with Him. Like a branch bonded to the vine, let's make Jesus our lifeline. You know, before I move on, guys, the picture I got is, how many times have you walked through the woods or the trees, or even somebody broke a branch and you see it bent down and it's not off completely, but you see it's not connected to the tree anymore. But you notice the leaves are dying, the branch is starting to get brittle. It's because it's not getting the nutrients it needs. Even though it's touching the tree, it's not getting what it needs to sustain life. Jesus is what we need to sustain life, and we need to stay connected to the tree. Ask your spouse, how can I pray for your bond with Jesus? Couple prayer tips. Pray that you both connect with Jesus more frequently each day, and pray that your relationship with Jesus grows together as a couple despite the distractions. Truly make note of each other's response to the question and take it to the Lord in prayer. For God so loved the world that He gave His only Son, that whoever believes in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life. And John 15:5 and 6, I am the vine, and you are the branches. If you remain in me, and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. If you do not remain in me, you are like a branch that is thrown away and withers, and such branches are picked up and thrown into the fire and burned. Have a great day, guys. Be intentional with your spouse.